Welcome to the Warrior Stance, your go-to spot for fighting sports. How does a 5'3" fighter, often overlooked, become one of the most complete martial artists in MMA history? Then, why would a dominant UFC champion choose to leave the biggest MMA promotion in the world? And most importantly, can a 37-year-old still fight with the best of the best in 2025? Today we reveal why Demetrious Mighty Mouse Johnson might just be the most underrated GOAT in MMA history. By the end of this video, not only will you understand what makes DJ one of the best, but we'll also teach you a simple yet deadly move inspired by Mighty Mouse's style you can try at home. Let's break it all down then. Have you ever heard the phrase, size doesn't matter? Demetrious Johnson's career proved it. DJ was one of the shortest fighters in UFC history at just 5 feet 3 inches, but his speed and dominant style reminded his coaches of a cartoon mouse that can beat up giants, hence the Mighty Mouse nickname. That started with a joke, but it became a warning that said, small but savage. He came from wrestling and built a fluid, adaptable striking game with invisible transitions between phases. His ability to change levels, shoot and strike in seconds made him a nightmare for his opponents. At 135 pounds, he fought future champions like Dominic Cruz before even hitting his prime. Moreover, most fighters shrink to stay safe, but DJ climbed weight classes just to test himself. Demetrious Johnson became the inaugural UFC flyweight king and defended his belt 11 straight times. He broke Anderson Silva's record without even taking damage in most fights. In 2017, DJ pulled off the Mighty Mouse bar, which was a flying armbar mid-slam. That move was so slick it became a highlight reel. Even Joe Rogan called it the greatest submission in all MMA history. But despite his skill, he never became a mainstream star because UFC didn't market him the way they did with Conor McGregor or Ronda Rousey. His underappreciated greatness came because he was too technical for casual fans. On the other hand, this made him pure gold for hardcore ones. So, why would a champion leave the biggest MMA promotion on earth voluntarily? Was this historic shift a risk or a revolution? Johnson became the first major fighter traded between organizations. UFC sent him to one fighting championship in exchange for Ben Askren. Askren got knocked out in 5 seconds, but DJ kept on winning. ONE FC's new rules set was a new challenge though, like the knees to the head of a grounded opponent and global scoring. It suited his aggressive and adaptive style, and DJ didn't just adapt, he thrived. However, after winning ONE's Flyweight Grand Prix, he challenged Adriano Moraes and got knocked out. This was his first KO loss ever, but DJ came back stronger and beat Moraes in the rematch. But can Mighty Mouse still dominate in 2025? At 37, most fighters are slowing down, but not DJ. He's not just athletic, he's always learning and always improving. He's still competing at elite levels, not based on strength, but IQ and timing. Fun fact, DJ is now training with elite gamers. He cross-trains in esports and says gaming helps his reaction time. His blend of reflex training, discipline, and strategy keeps him younger than his age. He's also sharing knowledge with upcoming fighters, shaping the next generation. Johnson isn't just staying relevant, he's coaching and passing on his legacy of modern MMA. And now for our bonus section, a Demetrious Mighty Mouse Johnson's inspired move you can learn today. The clinch escape DJ used in ONE FC. Imagine you're in a fight or sparring in the gym. Then, your opponent grabs you in a clinch. That's when they wrap their arms around your neck or shoulders and try to control you up close. If you're smaller, it can feel like a bear hug from someone twice your size, but here's the good news, you can escape it, just like DJ does. Here's the drill. Step 1, grab their wrist. Your opponent is trying to hold your neck with both arms. So take your far hand, that's the one opposite to their arm, and grab their wrist. Do not grab too tight, just enough to take control. Their wrist is like a steering wheel, if you control it, they can't pull you anymore. Pro tip, don't grab both hands, just one and focus. Step 2, drop low like you're sitting in a chair and turn your body. Now that you've got their wrist, bend your knees a little and drop your hips, that will give you balance and power. Then, turn your body to pull their wrist across your own chest, like you're spinning out of a hug. This move creates space and breaks their grip. Step 3, get away and counter if possible. Now that you're free, don't just stand there. You've got options. You can jab quickly to their face to stop them, through a devastating elbow strike, or take a quick step sideways to get out of their range. It's not just about escaping, it's about resetting the fight on your terms. Mighty Mouse always resets the angle so he controls the rhythm. Try it slow first. Then, once it feels natural, add speed like in a video game combo. Grab, drop, turn, strike. It's simple, it's slick, and best of all, it's built for smaller fighters who want to flip the script on bigger, stronger opponents. And there you have it, the origin of why Demetrious Johnson's called Mighty Mouse and how his size became a weapon. His UFC reign, his historic 1FC move, his 2025 status check, and a bonus move from DJ's arsenal you can try today. If you enjoyed that breakdown, hit that like button, drop a comment below on who you'd like to see us give a shout next, and don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss a beat. Thanks for joining us on the Warrior Stance. Until next time.